Yes. So I attracted a great guy who was older than me, and he was being pretty consistent in reaching out to me and seeing me. But he had a lot going on in his life. His mother had cancer, and he was fighting for custody of his kids. He was going through a divorce, but he never told me that he wasn't available. He seemed like he was available, and I really had hope for this one. But still, even though he was a nice guy and I liked him, my needs still were not being met. I still felt like I was last priority.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like another test, but a bigger test.
It was
A bigger test.
yeah.
Are you still going to put your wants and needs and feelings first? Because I wasn't before. I was just going with the flow. Whatever the guy wants, right? This time I was like, no, I still don't feel good. I don't feel special. Felt like guilty putting myself first.
Yeah.
I felt like his reasons were legitimate, but that was the big test. Like, are you still going to put yourself first? Because I still would not have been getting anything met. I would have been on the back burner.
Yeah.
So that's not what I'm looking for,
Yeah.
So.
So when you cut that relationship off, when you stopped that, what happened?
This guy, there was this great guy I'm dating now he was in the picture. I just didn't meet him yet. I kind of put him off because I was dating someone else. I said, let's hang out. He wanted to anyway. I said, let's hang out. We hung out, and then it just went from there. Like, it just went. There was no confusion, no questions about where we were going. Nothing scared him off, and everything was going at the right pace.
I think what we want to share is that by then you were already a different person. Right.
Oh, completely.
How were you showing up differently with him?
I just keep putting myself first and my needs first. So if anything concerns me or bothers me, I have no fear or anxiety in bringing it up to him. I know that he's going to hear me out and fix it. So our conversations about any issues are just wonderful. It's just so easy.
Yeah. Were you worried that if you express something, he might just disappear or,
No, because I'm so like, because of your program, you said to stay married to your intention and put yourself first. So I really did. And recently, I mean, everything was going great. He still did not make me his girlfriend right away, as fast as I would have liked. And I had to have that conversation with him last week. And I said to him, this is what I want. And this is how this makes me feel. I don't like when you introduce me to your friends and family as your friend. I don't feel like it's just a friend. We're going to weddings together. We see each other all the time. You act like my boyfriend. So I feel like that's what it is. So you know what? After that conversation, he told me he was committed to me, and he officially asked me to be his girlfriend right there, right there.
Wow.
I wasn't afraid. I knew he would not want to lose me.
Exactly.
Judging by, yeah.
It's not just saying the words.
Right.
Well, I don't want to confuse people right now. It's not just saying the words, right? Or saying, if you don't declare that you are my partner, I'm going to leave. But deep down, you're like jelly and thinking, oh
right.
my God, what is he going to? It wasn't like that at all.
No, I wasn't worried at all. I wasn't worried at all.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's your first relationship, because you were saying earlier to me in text messages, I'm waiting for the 2-month threshold because I've never got to 2 months, and now we're getting to 2 months.
Never gotten past
wait.
2 months. We started hanging out in the beginning of August, so now we're in mid-October. I think we're on our 3rd month. Yeah,
Wow.
so I passed yeah.
You passed your own threshold. So
I got over the hump.
So the miracle happened, huh?
It did. It did. And I feel like it could really be that. It really feels like that. There's no red flags. Everything is easy. I feel like I can be myself and bring any concern to him without being worried about it or being scared of losing him.
Yeah. That's exactly what we were aiming for. This is exactly what we're aiming for, right?
Yes, and I feel so secure now, and I feel so confident. It's such a great feeling. I used to feel so anxious all the time. And it's like,
Mm.
I didn't feel good enough to have a man. I feel totally confident and I feel like, yes, I deserve this and I should have a man. There's no reason why I shouldn't. It's a whole different me. It's
Yeah,
all because of your
yeah,
program. It's all because of you, because if it wasn't for this program, I think I'd be in the same predicament. I really do.
yeah.